air, water, earth, fire. You've heard the stories of avatars Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra. But it's time for new stories to be told. In every era, there are those who threaten the balance of the world, and those who seek to maintain it. With danger looming around every corner, what new stories await, and what heroes will rise to the challenge? Hi everyone, welcome back to Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes, Campaign 2, the Roku era. We are back. I am joined once again with my friends Oz, Morgan, Cass, and Megan. I don't know if
I forgot we're in new corners now.
Yeah, we're in new corners, and I guess we can change the order of recap assignments. I don't know who would want. I guess everyone just roll 2d6.
Oh no.
Lowest is cursed to recap.
Oh,
Damn it.
both of them, right? You said two?
Yeah, 2d6. Yeah, both of them.
Oh shit.
Got a 5 from Oz, 3 from
Hey,
Megan.
Cass, what's going on over there?
Oz is safe.
No. I got an 8. I thought that
Okay,
was horrible.
Morgan's
anyway.
fine. Cass, what'd you get?
I also got an 8.
Megan, you've got recap duties.
Megan!
Hey, it's all about salad. That's all that happened.
No,
Salad.
more things happened to you than salad.
Yeah, I met a friend who is not 27. Let's see. We all came from different places and ended up in the same place together. One of
Peek
us
behind the curtain here, we just did an actual recap for ourselves. Because it's been a minute since our last recording.
I have some notes. I think I can do it. But so Zay came from an orphanage, and kind of just traveled her little way with the cabbage man to a different town, and she ran into Rorik, who got off a ship and was being a little sketch. But they learned about salad together and quickly had to escape the city. Zay doesn't know why. I also don't know why. But we had to leave pretty quick. And then other place, we met Kienren, who's a little odd. Kienren has a bison named Bison, and they got in some arguments and kind of just like smoothly walked out. And then they ended up losing their bison a little bit and ran into another person called Enya. Enya has a little secret pet that I don't think anyone knows about. Right?
No, Kienra knows.
Kienren knows. Only Kienren knows about the secret little pet. And
Surprise.
Kienren is also a little shifty. But we don't
Wow.
know why.
Wow.
Kienren and Enya go save the bison together, and then Zay and Rorik just kind of stumble upon them and assume that they're hurting the bison because it looked like a little fight happened. And then they're standing there, and a big spirit dragon roars to life.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. So we zoom back into the world. However, we're back in the South Pole. There's a little penguin otter having just slid down a hill of snow and ice, diving into the water, going after a fish, finds one, and hunts it, kills it for food. I was trying to think of a better word than kills, but it's too late. Kills it for food.
We're already here.
Takes it and starts to swim its way back to the surface to get back to the other otter penguins, or penguin otters. And we cut back to outside of a city, sort of not Fire Fountain City, but close to. It's another city that was more close to where Rorik and Zay were. But there's the carcass of the dead blue dragon there, and coming out of it, charging towards y'all, is the size of a tree. As it gets pretty easy to see, but as it's getting closer, you can make out two really long arms that are being used sort of like gorilla arms, sort of to help it move. It's got it's quadrupedal because it's got at least two legs behind it that are moving it too. It's got a giant long neck. The body is both like really wide and very skinny. It's sort of like, it doesn't hourglass. It's like the opposite of an hourglass. It like goes skinny, really big, goes skinny. So like the legs are attached to like really skinny parts.
Thank you, Josh. That's awful, and I hate it.
Good, that was the goal. And as you look at the face of this spirit, it looks sort of like it has rabbit ears, and like weird wispy whisker mustaches. But the face itself is a weird primate like blank look. To where like there's no mouth, there are just like these two blank eyes, and it's charging towards you because you're the only things that are alive near it.
I see. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this thing doesn't seem capable of communication.
Not that you can tell.
Great. I'm gonna try anyway.
Right, what would you like to say to this spirit as it eventually finishes crashing through the trees, and it just kind of stops in a weird huff in
It
front of
stops.
you?
It doesn't keep charging us.
No, it stops and doesn't it stops right before it's able to like trample over you. So it like stops, its giant neck comes down, and its head, which is maybe 3 times the size of, I didn't write down anyone's heights, 3 times the size of Rourke, is just kind of at ground level staring at you.
Kenron is going to look up, mostly unfazed, and say, "Spirit, spirit, can you speak with me?"
You get a loud roar that feels like it should be pushing you back, like with the wind, but you don't move because there is no wind. It just feels like there should be. Loud roar blasting into your face.
I see. Duly noted. I don't know any of your names except Enya, do I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one introduced themselves except for to the Kienren introduced themselves, and Enya. Kienren and Enya introduced themselves to each other, and Rourke and Zay introduced themselves to each other. I don't think.
And I let
the
Zay
four of
pet my
you-
bison.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know Zay's name though, and I don't know.
I know
Zay's
Bison.
name.
You do know Bison's name. Bison's
That's
name is
right.
Bison.
Yeah, you do know Bison's name.
Is it still moving towards us?
No, it has stopped now, and it's like head is at ground level.
I'm gonna look up and exclaim, "Wow, that's a very large looking thing."
Enya, Bison Petter, obvious statement maker. Do you feel you're in a position to face this spirit in combat?
I mean, do we? Is it threatening anything?
I'm about to find out. I would just like to know if you are prepared before I enter into any rash movements.
Can rocks go through a spirit?
Excellent question. We might want to test this at a later date.
I don't know.
And
if
by
I
later
can-
date, I mean in several seconds.
Should we try diplomacy?
I am about to attempt diplomacy. It
As you're-
appears unable to
Josh?
communicate through
Yeah.
standard means.
As you're having this conversation, did you say Enya, Oz?
The only one whose name I know.
Cameron? Okay, so you're just calling everyone Enya. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Enya.
No, Enya, Bison Petter, obvious statement maker.
Oh, you said. Oh, okay. Those are 3 separate
Yes.
people. Okay, not the same person. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna just.
Am
go
I in
ahead.
front of everyone?
Yeah, I'd say you probably stepped in front of everyone because you could feel the dark energy, and this is sort of like your territory of things.
Sure.
I will also say.
Can I lift up my shirt to expose my stomach to the spirit?
Yes, I will also say beforehand though that everyone is probably taking it as you're just calling. All 3 aren't separate titles. Everyone's just going to take it as one full title and just answer how they want to.
Fair enough.
Because that already confused me and Morgan. So
Don't worry about it. We're
I'm
going.
going to say character-wise, they're also confused.
Sure.
But yeah, so you lift up your shirt to expose the wolf. Morgan, did you want to do something?
I was gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Because you know my background.
Correct.
Have I been? I think I've asked this the last time, but I don't remember if we answered it or not. Have I been exposed to any spirit?
We did answer this last time. You personally had never stuck around long enough for any of the spirits to pop out after the dragon stuff went down. Yeah.
Great. I feel like Enya, knowing the background that I'm not going to mention right now, is going to take the wee tiny dagger and get into position. I guess just as a second nature kind of thing. But not doing anything yet.
Does Rorik or Zay want to do anything before I finish up with what Cameron is doing?
To be clear, they can't see my stomach, right?
Yeah, no, they cannot. They just see because you're lifting your shirt. There's the scars.
Not all the way, just like up to.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but like
just enough to expose the stomach.
Yeah, and so
I would hold on.
the lower back is slightly exposed as well, and you can see some scars on there, but you can't figure out what they're from. Just a lot of scars on the back.
Who is closest to Kienren? I guess in a sense.
If we had done this, it would be Zay would be closest, having just pet Bison.
Can I get? Oh wait, hold on. Let me look at the little thingies. Can I assess the situation before combat starts?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll to assess the situation.
Ooh, 9.
Nice. Let me grab my whole things are when you.
So I can ask one question, right?
I believe so. Let me double come exchange. There we go. Yes. Yeah, you can add 9. So ask one of the questions. Yeah. Where here can I use to blank? Who or what is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's my best way out, in, or through? And who or what is the greatest danger? You can also ask any other question, but those are the ones that it suggests.
Oh, okay. So it's not limited.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not limited.
Have I seen any evidence of? I know the wind didn't happen, but as the beast was walking or moving forward, was it interacting with the ground in a way that proved it would be tangible?
Yes, you can see sort of behind it giant footprints where it was stepping, and you can also see when it was trampling over the trees, you can see the damage that it caused there. It's just the roar that it had didn't seem to pick up any wind or anything.
Okay. Who's next to me?
I'm going Rorik.
Rorik? I just turned to Rorik.
Sorry, not Rorik, no. Because Rorik was somewhere else. So it would have been Kienren, yeah. So it's going to be Kienren. Next to Kienren is Zay, because they were just petting Bison. And then behind you two would be Rorik and Enya. Okay.
I'm just going to turn around being I think I can lock its feet. That's... I'm assuming this is happening quickly, so that's all I'm going to say.
I think that's a good idea.
I don't want to do it now, though, right? Because it's not.
I would
It's not what?
probably.
Rar. It's not.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, I would probably say wait until we see it doing, because we don't want to. I guess we don't want to egg it on if it's not going to attack per se.
Right. Josh, have I heard
Yeah.
anything about spirits? Like
Um,
anything?
You've heard sort of more like the fairy tale version kind of deal of like there's a spirit world. Normally it's an airbender, air nomad thing to interact with spirits. Also, waterbenders have like the two spirit areas. You've heard the stories of like the reason you have your bending comes from different spirits and things like that. But other than that, you don't have any like specific knowledge of it. It's more of just like things that people would say as like tales to tell kids.
Right. So I'm just going off what I see, which is that its feet are causing impact.
Where are we? Is there any water nearby?
Yeah, you're not too far away from the ocean and that town you were in. There is you can sense a few rivers nearby that you can draw on if you need to. And then this particular spirit, let's see. You can with the impact that the spirit has on the ground as well, you can see that small pools of water are seeping out of the ground from where it was stepping. Like it's deep enough to where if there are wells of water underneath, it's starting to crack the surface of those.
Neato.
Okay.
Water spirit.
So,
Wouter.
not Rory. Jesus Christ, names. Kienren, you
I am reaching my bandaged left hand up.
all right, so as you're lifting your left hand, your bandaged hand up, and you've got your scar exposed, you
I'm
start
trying to do like that horse girl movie reach.
right. You start to feel really just this strange sensation. What are your principles again for your character?
My patience and determination.
Okay, cool. So you're reaching out, and you start to feel this weird sense of unease. It akin to like if you had eaten something and it wasn't agreeing with your stomach. Something just doesn't feel right. And at that moment, you can see in this spirit's eyes, sort of like it. You know how like when someone's like uninterested and they just kind of blink at you, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, but this thing has no eyelids, so it's like the eyes themselves sort of like make the motion as if it had blinked.
Gotcha.
But it's just kind of staring. You just feel extremely uneasy.
Great. I'm gonna put the shirt down, retract my hand.
You give me. I'm gonna say Cameron, because you have the experience for this. Roll. Give me the creativity roll. The assess the situation.
Cool. Let's see. Where's my creativity score? Found it. My creativity is a +0, so hee hee. So I got an 8.
Okay, so I'm going. You can either I'm gonna let you choose. You can either ask one of those questions, or I can forego the question to just give you something that you should be looking out for.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay. So from your knowledge of spirits and such with the air nomads and everything and your own personal connection to them, a spirit this large, there should be something, some sort of like spirit portal-esque thing that's keeping it here, like it's opened. Like if you could close it, the thing might disappear
Okay.
somewhere nearby.
Okay. Is there like any sort of You said it's leaving like footprints?
Yeah, it's got like it's been leaving footprints, and they seem to be dense enough to where it's if there's any water supply underneath the ground, it's starting to cause that water to like seep up.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a way that I can get the beast to follow me.
At this point, both Bison and Kai start to take off. Either Bison off into the air and away, and Kai attempting to break out of Enya's pocket to
Everyone just sees
get out of there.
Enya's shirt just go.
Yeah.
Totally thrown off. Forget my stance. I'm like, what the
Way.
So I'm
hilarious.
like really close to this thing.
Yes. You're close enough to where if you wanted to reach out further, you could probably touch it with like another step or two.
There's no way that's gonna work. This thing is massive, right?
Yeah, it's massive. It's at least the
Okay.
size of a tree.
How wide apart are its legs?
What happened? They would be
Let me cut to the
about.
chase. Can I glide through the legs?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. I'm going to, in one fluid motion, whip out my staff, do sort of like a turn to get a little momentum, and fly under its belly and follow the footprints.
Now, I'm gonna have you roll two different things here.
Nice.
Gonna roll to rely on your skills and training for focus.
For focus. Okay.
All right.
That is going to be 10.
Okay, so yeah, that works. You get on your glider and start flying. Now I need you to roll with passion for push your luck, because you're going under this spirit.
Oh. What's a 7 gonna get me?
Let's see. On a hit, you do it, but it costs you to scrape by. The GM tells you what it costs you. So as you whip out your glider, fluid motion, get on and start to fly underneath it, it lurches back to where you can pass it, but you're immediately thrown to the ground and take 2 fatigue as it rears itself ready to essentially either attack you or defend itself. It hasn't quite yet decided, but it's about to get there.
But it's focused on me.
Yeah, it's currently got its head sort of turned towards you because you're the thing that
Gotcha.
moved. Yeah.
I'm gonna take this time on the ground. I assume I'm splayed on the ground.
Yeah, your glider's off to the side. It's not damaged at all, but it is off to the side. You're on the ground.
Cool. I'm going to lead it back to its spirit portal. Anything you can do to keep its attention on me so that it follows me and doesn't attack the town, that would be wonderful. I cannot ask for your assistance officially, as we have just met, especially you. I indicate to Zay, Bison Petter, and you indicate to Rorik, maker of obvious statements. The spirit has ill intent and negative energy, and I'm going to attempt to send it back to the spirit world.
You got it, person I just met.
Am I still fighting with Kai in my pocket?
Up to you. Do you want to still be fighting with Kai in your pocket, or do you want Kai to have been able to like crawl away a bit?
Part of me. I think like I think like I'm still fighting when Kinran says that, but then as soon as they stop, Kai is like boop out of the pocket and yeeted themselves out of my pocket.
Nice.
Josh, is
So, like-
there from like this little clearing we're in? Is there a view of like a town or houses or anything like that?
Yeah, you can see like the edge of town, sort of on the on the horizon. If you were like to look off into the distance a bit, you can see like where the buildings start to appear. So, because you didn't go extremely far, but you did go far enough to where like it's mostly forested area, but you can still like sort of keep the town on the peripheral.
Should I block it from his view if I like make rocks? Or is that gonna make him attack the rocks?
I think it's a good idea.
I don't know if Kinran hears.
No, Oz thinks good idea.
Oh, Oz. If I like block it, like
I mean, the
They
rocks aren't like getting all up in the spirit's business like Ren.
that's true, Rorik, and I don't know your name.
Enya.
Enya. Enya, thank you.
It has to be said with that amount of strain.
Yeah.
I imagine at that point, I'm gonna say I imagine at that point that's the point where Kai's like whoop, out of the pocket
Yeah.
after Kienra.
Little tail flicks you in the cheek.
Zay's just like, later, but like rocks, good or bad.
Fine, go for it. 'Cause I'm
Okay,
looking back at Kai like you coward.
Josh, can I roll to try to make like
Like a giant
I don't
wall
know
sort
if
of
it's
situation.
yeah, pretty much. Just
Uh,
like blocking if we can see like houses or smoke as much as I can.
Same as Oz, you're gonna have to give me two different rolls here. One,
Okay.
rely on your skills and training for focus to make the wall itself.
Okay, wait one sec. Let me pull up my little guy. Because I don't remember what my modifiers are.
little boy. Here comes someone to see my little guy.
Okay. Oh, yay, focus is good. Okay. Focus is an 8.
8. Okay. So do it imperfectly. Great. And then so you begin to make this wall. Unfortunately, based on its size and such, you aren't sure exactly how high you need to make the wall, or like you're not used to bending such a giant structure going on. And so the wall is pretty high, but it's not high enough to block any views. It's more of now just like this giant obstacle that it would have to like crash through or climb over.
Zay's just panting because I've never done anything that big.
Roll with passion for push your luck.
Okay. Passion. Oh. 7.
7. Okay. You after you've made this wall and you're panting and all tired, you immediately have to drop to the ground as this thing's head swings away from the attention of Kenren and passes back just straight over you as if it was attempting to hit you. And then it yet again rears itself back, ready to go.
Kinda worked. Kinda.
I'm gonna say also take 2 fatigue from both the wall and having to get down.
Okay.
Rourke and Enya.
My thought was to taunt the spirit towards Kienren, like start running towards Kienren to get its focus to be back on Kienren. And
Yeah.
somehow taunt it.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. It's not really any of these things. So, yeah, roll with passion to push your luck.
Big old goose egg.
So, aka 3 of my skills.
Yes. Yeah.
So Morgan rolled
got
2
a
ones. Got it.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Nice. All right. Yeah. This thing.
Crit.
You run right after Kienren. You even like light a little yeah, you light a little fire. I was trying to remember whoever what bender everyone is, because I know we all switched. You light a little fire in your hand to like draw its attention, and you were able to catch up to Kienren as Kienren is getting up.
Fabulous.
Rourke, is there anything you would like to do before I officially make this a combat situation?
Rorik is going to charge. Run away. We're gonna run away.
Just run off? Okay. Also.
Wait, does anybody? Do they have? Never mind.
What's up?
No,
what is it?
No, give us your secrets.
Tell us.
How long have we been here?
You've been in this clearing dealing with this spirit for like 10 minutes, maybe. Probably less than, but 10 at most.
Okay, because Rorik is getting nervous.
Hold on.
Wow, join us for episode 3, where Cass will have a new character after Rorik deserts the party to go to sea.
All right.
Actually, he's not gonna run away. He's gonna hide.
Just gonna go off and hide.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
to find a new strategy because he doesn't know what to do.
As Rourke, as you go and hide, the spirit, fully making its decision, slams down. And everyone takes 1 fatigue as you are actually hit by a bunch of wind. But the spirit sort of where it slammed down, water is seeping up from the ground in like geysers of water.
Can I?
We all get drenched.
Yes, Cass? Is there something you would like to say?
No.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to at least force this one to now be a combat round.
Let's go.
I'll know what that means. Make your choices whether you would like to defend and maneuver yourself, advance and attack on the spirit, or evade and observe what is happening.
Evade and observe.
Something. I'm gonna do something.
Y'all can discuss amongst yourselves.
How much water are we talking
about?
Yes.
At least like a mini fountain type of geyser sort of situation is happening.
Does it seem to be coming from the spirit or from the ground?
From the ground.
Okay.
So I can,
I'm probably gonna.
What were you saying, Cass?
So can I try to pool some of the water?
You can probably do that if you wanted to, depending on.
Yeah, after you're done hiding.
Choose defend and maneuver, advance. Well, yeah, choose defend and maneuver, advance and attack, or evade and observe.
Because I have a. Can I talk about like what moves I have, Josh?
Yeah, you guys can discuss amongst yourselves either in or out of character. I'm probably out of character since your characters are currently dealing with this situation.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm fine.
Is its focus still like mostly on me?
Its head seems to be geared towards you and Enya. Can't say for where its focus is, but its head's definitely focused. Is pointed towards the two of you.
Cool.
If somebody wants to like attack, I have like this evade and observe called Thick Mud that if I'm successful will like make it stuck and slow it down. But
I'm not sure I want it slowed down because we wanted to go back into the woods. Good idea for like after we get it into the woods.
Okay. We have to like corral it, is what you're saying? Like
Yeah,
herd it into the woods.
I'm thinking that. Okay, I'm thinking that the spirit portal that it's connected to, that is keeping it tied here, is back the way it came from.
Okay.
Josh just made some hand motions that make me worried that that's not the case.
I've already got what the spirits are going to be doing. So I'm just.
Morgan, go
letting
steal
them
his notes.
Uh, I'm probably
So
gonna defend a
goal
maneuver.
mentally where I am is get spirit to woods, because portal probably there. Close portal.
I'm probably gonna defend a maneuver because it says that you have to roll with focus, and focus is my highest. Also, I feel like at this point, Enya, I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth of whether or not I want to defend a maneuver or advance an attack, but I think at this point, Enya is noticing that, well, with what Kienran said about trying to get the spirit back to where it's supposed to be, if I keep the focus on either myself or Kienran, we can get it to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Essentially, my plan right now is hoping that the focus is on us. To air scooter, aka Healy, toward the woods in hopes that it will follow.
Really?
Because
Yeah, the air
Josh
scooter
and I
itself.
specifically discussed we don't have like the
That ball that
sphere
Aang
air
makes.
thing because
Yeah.
that's what Aang invents.
Yeah.
So air scooter, as I manifest it, is essentially healing.
That's kind of cool. So then,
Oh, that's
would it
funny.
be beneficial to have some of us like hang back in case that fails and it goes a different direction?
Yeah, that could be good. Yes.
Yeah, because I have like dust stepping and I could like run like fast with you, but if it would be better to not.
Whatever works.
Are we trying to hit it? Like hurt it?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't think that I would make the first blow, but I'm not opposed to violence.
But I also don't want to make the first blow. What if I make the sticky mud like in the area we don't want it to go, and hopefully it'll see
You're
it?
so smart.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll evade and observe. I'll do that.
Cool. I'm also evading and observing. So Cass, what's up?
I'm gonna defend and maneuver.
Nice. So you and Morgan go first, and then probably the La Criatura, and then Negative Eye.
That would be correct. So those of you defending a maneuver, because the spirit's gonna advance attack. The defending and maneuvering group roll with focus.
Company.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Not as good as last time, but it's still pretty good. That's 10.
10. Yes. What did you get?
I got a 6.
6. Oh. So 6 is a miss. You can't. Oh, it does say though. On a miss, you stumble, but you can shift your balance away from center to still do one of the basic techniques, which is the ready, retaliate, or seize a position. If you would like to shift from center.
Spicy.
Sure.
I think it's up to you which way you want to shift it.
What shift it to not venture?
Right, and then Enya, because you got a 10, you can either mark 1 fatigue to use a learned technique, you can use one of your practice techniques, or you can use 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
Um, Hmm. I feel like hmm. Okay. Um, as cool as I think either Fire Whip or Wall of Fiery Breath would be right now, I don't really want to. Well, either way, I'm gonna have to mark a fatigue. I don't know. Um, King, what do you think is better? Either doing two of the basics or like Fire Whip to distract it?
I'm not opposed to Fire Whip.
Okay.
It's definitely an eye catcher.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Okay, here we go. Whip, whip, baby.
Whoop.
All right. And then, what is Rorik doing? Their basic technique.
Seize a position.
Seize a position. Okay.
Mhm.
Would you like to seize a position closer to, away from, in general area?
I want to position myself the opposite of where they need the creature to go.
Okay, so essentially the same deal. Okay, cool. And you're not engaged. I have to mark that later. All right. So, I keep forgetting to ask. Would you like me to handle the descriptions of what happens, or would you like to make up the descriptions? Like for your
Yeah.
bending and such. This is for everyone.
Oh.
I think generally I can handle it.
Yeah, me too.
I
Unless
will
it's
let you
like-
know if I just can't think of anything, and I'll say, Josh, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Generally, I've got it.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
Of course. So
now it is La Criatura.
right. So we got Fire Whip that happens. Oh yeah. What's Fire Whip do? Forgot.
It whips the fire, Josh.
Yeah.
Like
hold
fatigue,
on
no
a minute,
fatigue.
'cause I didn't have it pulled up. Okay, hold on a minute.
Morgan.
I had to use it.
Listen, I was gonna print it out, and I never did.
Leave Morgan alone.
I only have so much notes. I'm also so tired. Where did I put these things?
Peek behind the curtain while Morgan's
getting.
getting notes. Oz was like half an hour, 40 minutes late to session because Oz was taking a nap.
I was on time today.
Yeah, Megan was actually ready way early.
Megan is just on top of it today. Also, Megan, when are we hanging out?
Good question.
So
Yeah, well, what does it look like when Rorik's seizing their position?
he's like doing one of those like runs where they're like out of breath the whole time.
Oh,
One of those.
Just real big
Nice.
arm movements.
Yes.
Nice.
I love it. I love that Rorik's balance is like flirt and pathetic.
He's beautiful. That's what you
No, I
got
love
going
him.
for him.
Dear Avatar Legends and Magpie, can you make a playbook in which the balance principles are, what was it, Oz? Pathetic and
Flirt and
flirt?
pathetic.
There you go, flirt and pathetic.
Leave Rory alone.
No, I love him.
Oh,
Rorik
good.
did
Love
nothing
a
wrong.
pathetic
2023.
We love a pathetic man.
And then he
All
just
right,
like
I got it pulled up.
stops and he's like, I'm ready.
Is he T-posing? Or is it a full starfish? Awful, thank you.
Okay, so I got it pulled up, and it says lash out from a distance, mark 1 fatigue to inflict 2 fatigue, or a condition, target's choice. And enemies must mark 1 fatigue to get close enough to attack you in this exchange.
Sorry, so you mark 1 fatigue to cause 2 fatigue, and then my choice as to what?
Your choice is to either inflict 2 fatigue or a condition on the little spooky
Oh,
boy.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
Not little spooky boy.
Little spooky boy.
He's so large.
And enemies must mark 1 fatigue to get close enough to attack you this exchange. Oh, I see. Okay. So we're gonna give 2 fatigue.
Take that.
Okay. What does it look like when you use the fire whip?
Huh. Well, after that cool slidey move, of going over to Kianren, I think that, Enya, I forgot my name for a minute. I think that, yeah.
It's Monday.
And it's been the Mondayest of Mondays, okay?
It's 3 a.m. in a warehouse, 5 separate warehouses.
Separate warehouses. It's one warehouse, 5 separate rooms in the warehouse.
I think Enya does a cool fancy move with the little fire flint in my hand, trying to distract the little scary boy, and does a little like a twirl in a way. Because knowing my background, which I'm not going to put here, I go "Whoo-choo!" and
I think the phrase from my background that I'm not going to explain should be like on a shirt. It's
From my
merch.
background, which you have not unlocked yet.
Yeah, it'll be part of the merch. We have Hanu Rat as part of the merch, and then this is more merch.
Can't-
and something with salads in it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I know someone's gonna bring up salad merch.
It's gonna be there.
This is the worst thing I've ever done.
Correction, it's the best. Just saying. But yeah, I think a cool spinny move saying, "Hey, yo, dude, what you doing? No, look this direction. You're going this way, damn it."
Okay.
Follow the pretty light.
So moving on to advance and attack. All right.
I hope you know in the notes I'm gonna put that I cracked that whip.
Okay. Great.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay nay.
No.
I also didn't like me for saying that.
That no was so final.
And you're right. You were right to say that.
No. No.
See. The nameless spirit first what did I choose? Oh yeah. Takes its giant leg, paw, hand like thing, and it smashes it down onto the ground. So first it traps Trap is the condition. This is not or status. It's not creating the status of trapped, but it smacks it on the ground in a way in which next turn, Kienren, you cannot choose evade and observe. So if we do another combat exchange turn, there is no evade and observe for you next time. You can still do it this time though, because they all resolve after together at the same time. And then Zay, its neck swings around and smashes into you for 2 fatigue as you are thrown to the side.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say in the opposite direction of your wall.
Hey, yikes.
Wow.
What happens when you have 5 fatigue?
That just means anytime you are asked to take fatigue from there, you have to mark a condition.
Okay. But I'm not dead.
Nope, you're not dead. Not until you've marked all your conditions and somehow get this doomed status.
Okay.
I
buddy?
looked through. The book says technically there isn't dying, but there is dying because Doomed says that mark 1 fatigue every few seconds for each exchange until you free yourself because you're in grave danger. And I assume that if you can't get out of that fast enough, you're dead.
Hey, yikes.
But yeah, and then the rules say if you can't mark a fatigue, you have to mark a condition. If you have the choice between the two, you have to mark a condition.
Well,
Wheel.
So yeah, Spirit's done that. That's our Evade
So
and
what I'm hearing
Observe
is things are
crew.
going well for us.
Yeah, it's our Evade
Yes.
and Observe crew now.
Do you want to go first, Cameron?
You can go ahead and go first.
Okay, Josh, where is like the spirit creature oriented? Like how where's it facing, or where does it look like it's facing?
The neck is facing towards like where you and Rorik are. The back of the body, while it's like moving backwards, is going towards where Enya and Kienren are.
Okay, but the neck part's like floating, it's not touching the ground.
Yeah, the neck part's not touching the ground. It's like long and kind of like waving itself. Also, if you
Okay.
haven't already, because you're taking the evade and observe, you can clear one of the fatigues.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use thick mud, but that's a practiced. Remind me what happens with practice moves.
You have to. Oh, that's right. You have to roll creativity or harmony. I forgot about that. You got to roll those.
Okay.
So anyone doing evade and observe, roll with creativity or harmony. I forget that we don't all roll at the very beginning.
I got a cumulative 12.
12.
10 plus 2.
Cool. Congratulations. You can either mark 1 fatigue to use a learn technique, you can use 1 practice technique, or use 2 different basic or a master technique.
Yeah.
Hey, 10.
Same deal. Mark 1 fatigue for a learn technique, use a practice technique, or you can use 2 different basic or master techniques.
Okay, I want to use practice technique.
Right, so then, yep, we're all good for that.
All right, I want to do so where it's like, is its neck super stretched out?
Yeah, it seems like it's really stretched out, but not like in a straight line kind of deal. It's doing a wave sort of situation with it, so its head can be more closer to where you are.
Okay, so not next to the body, but closer to the body, like maybe in the middle of the neck ish, but in like a line between, if the wall is here, like the rock wall I built, and the body here, like in the middle.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to like crouch down on all, like slam my hands down into the earth and use thick mud.
Okay.
Thick mud transforms the earth and stone around you into sticky, sucking mud. Any foes engaged with or acting against you in this exchange becomes stuck or impaired. So since I'm not using it on the foe right now, can that happen if he crosses in?
Yeah. We'll say. Well. Yeah. We'll say that when the spirit moves, it'll get caught in the mud.
Okay.
Fine.
Hello. So air scooter, I summon some wind under me, which we have decided manifests as me having air heelys.
Whee!
While riding it, I am favored, and I can sacrifice my scooter to avoid marking fatigue or conditions when I'm struck by an attack. So this stays with me while I'm doing stuff.
Right. You're air healing away.
I'm air healing following the tracks of the beast.
Oh, and the next exchange. Okay, cool. All right. So what this looks like, because this all happens at the exact same time. Rorik begins to run in front of sort of the spirit as Enya it takes out their creates a fire whip to whip the spirit, who after smashing down into the ground and using its neck to knock into Zay, as you tumble, you at the same time as you create thick mud, catch yourself. You know how like if you use your hands to like grab the ground to like get yourself to stop tumbling, that's when you create the thick mud. And at that time, Kienren has made their air heelys to get out of there.
Noom.
Is anyone? I don't think anyone has any conditions on them right now or any statuses.
Nor.
Oh, wait, one of them pressure. Oh yeah, no. It's just that you can't use. That's right. Kienren can't use evade and observe this next round if you want to do more combat.
Do I have anything that would make the thing follow me? Wow, 3 out of my 4 moves are evade and observe.
Wow, great.
We didn't choose our moves. Our moves were given to us.
What?
By our game master.
They're sort of given, sort of chosen. They're based on the previous
given.
ones.
So Josh is being homophobic right now. Get in the comments. At him on social media. At JLunarEclipse on Twitch.tv.
You had the option of foregoing one of them to have a new learn technique, and Oz was the only one who said no to new stuff.
I wanted to be different, and I wanted to have stuff.
Different.
I'm special.
Oh no.
I'm a star.
I'm a star.
Oh god, okay. So it's new round of combat.
If you would like to keep doing combat, yes.
I don't know if what I want to do is combat. I just kind of want to twirl my staff above my head to keep attention on me and keep going into the woods.
Did we already try tricking it?
No,
Is that not what we're trying right now?
No, there's like a specific move to trick.
Yeah, the out of combat moves. You could try and trick it. Yeah.
I mean, I would be open to that. What is it? What's the role?
Well, it's creativity.
Creativity.
Who has the best creativity?
I have a +1. Wait, no, do I? Wait.
I have a +0.
I have a 1.
I also have a big old goose egg, so no.
Okay, Megan and Cass, rock, paper, scissors for it.
I'll do it.
Nice.
Yes.
And
Get it, Rory.
Maybe I shouldn't do it.
You've got this.
No.
What'd you roll?
They haven't.
Can I give the help action?
That's when you take the appropriate action to help a companion, mark 1 fatigue. You cannot help on a combat exchange in this way. Well, this is not a combat exchange.
Can we all roll help and then they get a +3?
You don't have to roll help. You just all have to mark a fatigue to then give them a +1 to their roll. You
So
would then
Cass,
have to.
what did you get?
I guess because it's a group effort. Yeah.
I got a. Well, I guess +1, so 9. I got a 9.
Okay, so yeah, if we all help, then it becomes a 12.
Yeah. I'll help.
I'll help.
Sure.
We're a team.
And
Yeah,
we're
we know
fatigued.
each other.
All right. So you all take.
And we're really tired.
But first off, you all. So the three of you take a fatigue, and then explain to me. Oh, if you can't take a fatigue, take a condition. But and then explain to me how you all collectively what you're doing to trick this giant spirit.
So the trick, on a hit, they fall for it and do what you want.
Well, yeah,
so we can
that's
just
the
anything.
that's the effect. But like, what are you doing as the trick? What does the trick look like, and what are you like doing to?
Okay.
Hear me out.
Oh no. Okay.
Look, I'm not gonna pull some Talarock shit. It's a
Flashback
little
to
bit
some
Talarock
Talarock.
shit.
Do it. Pull some
Flashback to some
Talarock.
Talarock shit.
No, Talarock is behind
forward.
us. Talarock is dead. Talarock's not coming back.
Don't say that.
No.
It's been hundreds of years.
Don't say that. Can
Time
you?
has passed. He lived a long, happy life with his loving husband, Jin, who never divorced.
Thank you.
Just make it
You're
sound like
welcome.
trying to cover up the fact that they did divorce.
Did they divorce?
No, I just said that's what it sounds like. You're trying to cover up the fact that they're.
Oh.
I mean, maybe.
Anyway.
So anyway, the pitch is that we all run into the woods and you're like, "Don't follow us!"
Okay.
While just flailing our arms and weapons around.
I was gonna do something similar where I was gonna try to use slip over ice if I could to like be like
I mean, just as far as tricking goes, is it
Yeah.
a good one? No, but we've already succeeded.
And we get to pick two
Hey.
results, right, Josh?
Yeah, because of how high it is, you get to pick two of the results.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
they act foolishly, they overcommit, they stumble.
I still need to know what this looks like though.
It's Rorik running,
Big arms.
flailing.
And since everyone's giving the
Come
help
frog.
action, doing
at the same
help, does that
time.
you're all doing it too?
Oh yeah.
All
Cameron is air healing and spinning the staff around.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Josh,
yes.
since I am a firebender, is
You're
it
what?
possible a firebender? Is it possible to create pseudo fireworks?
Oh yeah, very easy. Yeah, you could easily do that. Create little fireworks as you're running.
I want to create dragon fireworks. Sig,
Aw.
over here.
They spell out over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can the spirit read?
I don't think it matters if the spirit can read or not. It's a giant fireworks.
It's important for me to know.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Should I do over here?
No,
Or
it
should
cannot
I
read.
have that just in... Can I have that in like...
Can it
'Cause wait a
spell the
minute, what
fitness
if-
gram pacer test?
It's not a thing in this.
We're not
It's back and forth.
No. Anyway. So yeah. So you all start doing that. What is the two things you would like it to do? You want
Definitely act foolishly and follow this incredibly stupid plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the
Okay.
two things have to happen at the same time, or can they happen one after another?
Well, let's see.
Overcommit,
This
I
one
think we
takes
should
plus
do,
one
'cause they
forward to
followed
act
for
against
some
them.
time.
Overcommit.
I was thinking possibly overcommit if they're happening concurrently, or stumble like once it gets into the woods it trips.
Well, stumble is just you get to take you next thing you do towards them, combat, whatever, you get a +1 to whatever you're doing.
I see. So
That's
yeah,
what it means
I'm
by
good
stumble.
with overcommit.
correct.
So
I'm
it
cool with
stumbles and
overcommit.
overcommits because it's embarrassed that it stumbled. So
Oh,
You already said
he
acting
seemed to be
foolish.
with.
You already chose the act foolish originally.
Yeah.
So, and overcommits, they receive some. So as you start to take off, running, waving your arms and weapons and shooting off fireworks and such, the spirit cranes its head around, and with that weird, confused look, starts to turn its body around. And it begins to follow you, just so confused as to what this interaction now is, and the possibility of the fireworks are causing it to be like, is there like as if like little tiny spirits are appearing and then disappearing, and it's like, where are you guys going? And
Oh, it's stupid.
not its fault. It's stupid. Yeah. Oh
Yes,
no!
it did that to
When
it.
you turn, I just realized when it turns, it fully becomes stuck in the mud.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, now
yeah,
I feel bad.
yeah. It gets trapped in the mud.
Oh,
I forgot that was put there.
buddy.
Yeah. So as it's turning to follow you and you run off, it steps into the mud and sinks down. And it's got one leg fully stuck, and it cannot move from where it is.
oh, now I feel bad.
Buddy.
No.
Josh turned us into animal abusers.
Ah,
I mean, it's not like it's a spirit. Is
Yeah.
it really an animal?
It has feelings.
Do we know
it gets
that?
confused when fireworks are there. It can't read.
It can't read.
A lot of things can't read, Morgan.
Anyway, now that it's stuck and you are all moving towards where you think the portal is, what are you doing?
I don't like the way you said that. I don't
Yeah,
like the way you said that, Josh.
I'm gonna go steal his notes.
What are you doing? My
I would
question
love
of
if
what are
you
you doing?
could lose the attitude, Josh. It's not a bad idea to assume that the portal is in the woods where the
It's-
dragon died.
It's not a bad idea. I'm just not telling you if it's there or not because you're not there yet.
Fine, I'm going into the woods to see if the portal's there. Now that it's stuck.
Is everyone
Thank you,
going
Morgan.
further to the dead, like the middle of the dead dragon carcass?
I mean, we have no other option, I don't think. Unless
Right. I want to like hang back a little bit just in case it like
As
Uno reverses.
those of you who are rushing forward do so, Zay, as you're hanging back just a little bit behind the group, still going forward, you can feel slight tremors in the earth as it is sort of like thrashing about, attempting to get unstuck and still follow you.
buddy.
Buddy.
We
He's
cut
just a
to
little guy.
the town that you're somewhat near. Is that an earthquake? Is the volcano exploding? No, I don't see any smoke in the air. Ah, and there's just villagers sort of like slightly panicking as like the waves are moving higher.
Oh no. We done goofed.
No.
And we shoot back towards you guys running. You eventually get to the center area where you've believed the spirit portal is, and you find shooting out of the center of this dead dragon in like a spherical shape is some sort of swirling whirlpool of glittering star situation stuff.
Josh trying to trick me and be like, maybe it's there. I don't know.
It was gonna be there. You just weren't there yet.
Mm.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what you see when you get there.
Sick. Would I know how to close?
Would you know how to close a spirit portal. I'm gonna say, yeah. Roll.
I can roll for it.
Yeah, roll to rely on skills and training.
Focus.
So here's a fun thing that I can do.
Interesting. Okay.
For the sake of transparency, Oz didn't roll so good. However,
Cheating?
I have a thing. What is it called? It's called Echoes of Legend. Once per session, when you rely on your skills and training. Oh. Would you say this is an action from a legend or a myth or a story? Closing a spirit portal?
I would count it, yes.
Great. When I rely on my skills and training to mirror an act from a legend, myth, or story, I treat it as if I rolled a 10 plus.
Huh. Wow. Amazing. All right, yeah. Yeah.
Then, no matter the result, the GM shifts your balance toward the principle best embodied by the lore and stories you're drawing on.
What are your principles again?
Patience and determination.
I'm gonna go shift towards determination.
Okay, that's fair.
And you begin to perform an old airbending air nomad ritual that you learned not early on, but near the end of before you disappeared from the Northern Air Temple.
I feel like my arrows start glowing, and there is a faint glowing coming from my chest, my stomach, and under my bandaged left arm.
Okay, now I'm gonna need it. No, you know what? There's not really a thing for this. Rorik, Enya, and Zay, can you roll me just the 2d6, just a flat roll?
That's gonna be an 8.
Oh no.
Sorry, you guys just don't have auto crit, just built in.
Hey, I did it once.
So, Josh,
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Great.
If they Venmo you.
Megan, what did you roll?
7.
7? Okay, so Enya and Zay, you're fine. Rorik, I mean, this is Roku era. Avatar Roku is pretty well known. But hey, this airbender's glowing. And you know, the next cycle in the Avatar situation would be an airbender. And you know,
no.
if Roku had mysteriously like died and no one told a while back, then maybe there's already a new Avatar. Because really only the Avatar should glow.
Well,
this
okay,
Airbender's
sorry
now
for having flavor text,
fully-
Josh.
No, it's fine. It works in. But this air nomad is fully glowing tattoos, scars. All of it is glowing. And yeah, this could be the Avatar. Who knows?
What?
Two.
No, Enya and Zay, you figure this is some sort of spiritual thing going on.
Good.
Something to do with
Cool.
like the spirit portal being so close. Rourke, you just kind of assume that hey, maybe this is the Avatar.
Great, we did it. The character's stupid.
We love a pathetic man.
But yeah, so what else is happening as Kienren is closing or doing the ritual? You're glowing, and what else?
Definitely the eyes don't start glowing, but definitely glowing from under the clothes and under the bandaging. I think that's about it. I'm just like sort of casting like flowy hand motions, and then I sort of dispel it.
Okay. As you are moving and casting your spiritual, not magic, but your ritual that you're doing, concentrating on the spirit energy and everything, from within you, from around you, from the spirit portal itself. Everyone watches as the portal starts to slowly get smaller and smaller until it finally shuts, and then you feel a great tremor in the ground as you see look back to where the spirit was trapped, and it starts to disappear into balls of light.
Oh no.
No, this is okay. This is okay. This is good.
No, it's something else.
Don't worry, it's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Anyway,
Don't worry about it.
so yeah, you've stopped this spirit now with some really weird trickery. You've seen somebody glow. As you ended this ritual and everything, and are sort of getting your bearings and such, over a hill, sort of silhouetted by the sun behind them, you see a figure approach, and that is where we will be stopping.
Oh no!
Figure.
Oh, not mysterious figure.
Mysterious figure is approaching. Who knows who it could be?
Do I?
Mysterious figure.
Could it be related to Kianran's backstory? Could it be related
Probably
to Enya's backstory? Could it be related to Zay's
Probably not.
backstory? Could it be related to Rorik's backstory?
Probably.
Who knows?
Hey, question. Where's our buddies?
Oh, okay, so we'll cut real quickly to after it goes into the light. You see Bison stop, turn back around, and then attempt to relocate Kianran, and Kai stops slithering on the ground, having attempted to fly, and then turn back around, sees Bison, and sort of shoots himself into a tree up on top of Bison, and now Kai is like driving Bison.
Incredible.
As Bison lands next to you as the figure, and you still see the figure there. But thank you for watching this session of Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes, the Roku era. Oz, send us out.
Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below about how Josh is homophobic. Hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Drink your water, take your meds. And we'll see you next time on Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes, Arc 2.
Bye.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
Oh no, we have to cut that out. Copyright.
Copyright.
I can't get rid of those now from.
Gotcha.
That's some.
I know how to get shit into the episode.
If this really takes off, Josh homophobic ? Just Google.
Hey, you always wanted to be canceled.
Just on Google, yeah. You know the Game Changer episode where it's like voicemails on Sam's phone, and it's that,
Yeah.
Hey guys, hey Sam, it's me. I don't know why this is the thing, but like every time you Google me, the first thing that pops up is Zach Oyama fired from college. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. It's just gonna be Josh homophobic, Josh Luna homophobic.
Hey, you're famous.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be people who actually watch it and be like, yeah, we're gonna catch them now. It's like,
Oh no.
interesting. This doesn't seem right. Someone lied to us.
It was Josh. Josh is the one.
The gaslighter.
Not in this. Well, yeah, in this game I am for sure.
Growth questions.
Growth questions.
Yeah, do you want to do that real quick?
Before Meg and I leave.
Did you learn anything new, exciting, or new or exciting, dangerous about the world?
I
Yeah,
mean,
spirits are scary.
Spirit.
Kinran's freaking glowing, I guess.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
Kinran glows and spirits are scary. That's
Yeah.
2 things.
Okay.
Uh,
Remember last
Can-
campaign when like we barely ever did anything with fatigue?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
surprise!
I did a lot of fatigue stuff. I healed a lot of fatigue for a lot of people.
Rory. Is
You want to hit on the freshly 18-year-old again?
going to kill himself.
Oh,
Jim campaign.
Way darker.
thanks for joining us for episode 2 of Avatar Legends Arc 2.
Rory,
We'll see you next time where Cass will have a new character.
he didn't flirt or hit on the freshly 18-year-old. Anyway.
Such a good no.
We're also getting merch of our little penguin otter.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
I'm refining the little doodle I sent right now.
You
Awesome.
probably can't have the name Scrat on it, or that's like copyright. But
We'll
something else.
figure out a name.
We have to come up with a new name for him anyway.
True.
Scoot.
All right.
Dude,
You know what? Get in the comments.
get in the comments. Name our little penguin friend.
We
When you
won't know
order
it until
Scrap
like
from
I don't know,
Dish.
7th, 8th episode that we start to record. I don't know. We're doing this in advance this time around.
You're trying to gaslight me.
It's my job. Anyway, so yeah, you.
It's your job to get in the comments.
It's his full-time
Alright.
job.
I'm. You know what,
Wow.
Oz? You can give me my first review as a professional DM and be put. This person's a gaslighter. Done. 0 stars.
Gaslighter, homophobic.
Oh.
The list goes on.